From the webcast, is America's promotion of positive thinking undermining the country? The best-selling author, Barbara Ehrenreich, thinks so, and she spells it out in her new book, Bright-Sided.
For me, this book began with the experience 8 years ago of being treated for breast cancer. I naturally reached out for all the help and support and information I could get, and what I found instead was these constant advice to be upbeat and cheerful about the disease, to the point of even embracing it.
I had a lump. Long story short, diagnosed me and staged me at stage 2.
I did not feel like this was a good experience, and it was painful not to be able to express grief, fear, or anything.
And I started chemo in a month.
So she's doing all this with a great attitude and 4-inch heels.
Yes.
It took me a couple of years. I realized that this is pretty endemic in American culture. You are not to be a, quote, victim. You are supposed to look at the bright side of whatever is happening. This culture of positivity is kind of delusional, and this led or contributed to the financial meltdown of 2008.
Financial institutions are in trouble. 158-year-old Lehman Brothers filed for bankruptcy.
The head of the real estate division of Lehman Brothers in 2006 went to the CEO and said, I think this is a housing bubble and that we're going to be in big trouble soon. He was fired then for being negative. And this happened throughout. You know, Wall Street, people were never supposed to say a negative thing. I think sometimes that people can get into a negative thinking mode where everything is going to turn out bad, but that's not the alternative to positive thinking. The alternative is not to be in either of those states. I'm going to make a radical proposal here that we try a little realism. Not let how you see the world be totally dominated by either your fears or your wishes, but try to figure out what's really going on. And then how do we intervene in some way to make things better?